What we will be doing for today's lesson is solving equations involving brackets. The equipment required this lesson is a pen, paper and a pencil. Keywords for today's lesson are expand, equation, expression, inverse and operation. Okay, just a quick recap on expanding single brackets. You need to know how to do this to answer the questions today. So we've got a 2, then we've got a bracket, y plus 8, and we've got another bracket that closes it. So the question is expand. Okay, you should remember how to expand brackets. Okay, draw arrows in. Everything on the outside, you have to multiply with everything on the inside of the bracket. So 2 times by y, you get 2y. Because that's positive, we write plus here. And then 2 times 8, you get 16, so it's 2y plus 16. Next one. Draw your arrows in first. Remember, the arrows mean multiply. 3y times y, you get 3y squared. Not 3yy, it's 3y squared. Now if you look at this sign here, it's a negative, so we write the negative sign in. 3y times 6, 18y. And the last one, same again, draw your arrows in, and remember the arrows mean multiply. 2y times x, you get 2xy. Got a positive sign here, right, plus here. 2y times 12, you get 24y. And that is your answer. Okay, now let's start with some questions. Firstly, what you need to do is you need to expand the bracket. So we draw our arrows in. Remember the arrows mean multiply. 2 times x is 2x. Because that's positive, we write plus here. 2 times 8 is 16, and that equals 20. Remember, you only multiply what's inside of the bracket, not what's past the equal sign or what's outside of the bracket. Okay, 2x plus 16 equals 20. So from the previous lesson, you should remember now how to solve a two-step equation. So first, we need to get x on its own. So we need to move this 16. The inverse of plus 16 is minus 16. So we subtract 16 from both sides. So now we get 2x equals 4. And then 2x means 2 times x. The opposite of times is divide. So you divide both sides by 2. And you get x equals 2 as your answer. To check your answer, you can substitute 2 back into the equation. So you've got 2 plus 8, which is 10. 2 times 10, and you get 20. So now please pause the video and have a go at doing this question. Okay, so same again, you need to expand your bracket. And remember, expanding brackets means multiply. 2 times x is 2x. 2 times 6 is 12. Remember, this is positive, so we have plus 12 equals 20. So first, we need to move the 12. So you subtract 12 from both sides. You get 2x equals 8. 2x means 2 times x. The opposite of times, or the inverse of times, is divide. So you divide both sides by 2. So your answer that you should have got is x equals 4. To double check, you can substitute that in. So 4 plus 6 is 10, 2 times 10, and you get 20 again. Okay. Now, let's have a look at the next question. Slightly different now because it's involving negatives. Same again. Expand your bracket first. Minus 2 times by 6 is minus 12. We've got a negative there, and this is also negative. So minus 2 times by minus x, you get plus 2x, because 2 negatives make a positive, and that equals 20 now. So remember, you need to get x on its own. First, you move what's furthest away from the x, so you need to move this away onto the other side first. So the inverse of minus 12 is plus 12. So we plus 12 to both sides. So now you've got 2x equals 32. So 2x means 2 times by x. Inverse of times is divide, so you divide both sides by 2. And you get x equals 16 as your final answer. So x equals 16. To double check, you can substitute it back in. So now what I'd like you to do is pause the video and have a go at answering this question, please. Okay, same again, you expand the bracket first. And remember, expand means multiply. Minus 3 times 6 is minus 18. Minus 3 times minus x is plus 3x, and that equals 6. Now we need to get x on its own, so you move whatever's furthest away from the x. So we move this 18 over to the other side. We need to do the inverse of minus 18. Inverse of minus 18 is plus 18. So we plus 18 to both sides. Now we get 3x equals 24. 3x means 3 times by x. Inverse of times is divide, so you divide both sides by 3. And you get x equals 8. This is the homework for today's lesson. If you're in set 1, please have a go at doing 5 questions from the amber and then attempting the green question. If you're in set 2, please have a go at doing 5 questions from the amber and 5 questions from the red. And if you are in set 3, please have a go at doing the questions from the red section. Once you have done this, please take a picture and upload to ClassCharts.